When you do this to a narcissist, they will realize they are very weak in front of you and be ready to be your slave forever. Welcome to another exciting video where we delve into the fears that send a chill down narcissists' spines. Brace yourself for a mind-blowing discussion that not only disarms the narcissist, but also throws their minions and puppets off balance. It's a delight to have you back on the show. Your support means the world to me. If you're new to this channel, get ready for an extraordinary treat. Take a moment to introduce yourself and share a snippet about your journey in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our captivating content. Thank you so much. Now let's discuss how to bring permanent misery into a narcissist's life. However, bear in mind that these tactics may vary in effectiveness depending on the situation. It's crucial to equip yourself with a diverse arsenal of strategies. The way you convey your thoughts matters just as much as the content itself. Consider the energy you emit during interactions with a narcissist. It can make a significant impact. Maintain your composure and adopt an air of indifference at all times. Regardless of who the narcissist is, treat the exchange like a formal business negotiation. This means refraining from sarcasm, disrespect, or cheap shots. Refuse to engage and provide any response to their provocations. Keep in mind that the narcissist will display an apparent lack of emotions. Analyze everything that seems contradictory or nonsensical. Avoid wasting your precious time engaging in battles or catering to their whims. Remember, when dealing with toxic individuals like narcissists, you are essentially dealing with an emotionally stunted child. They exhibit self-centered tendencies, believe they are entitled to special treatment, and possess deep-seated emotional issues. They will go to great lengths to provoke, manipulate, hurt, and achieve their desired outcomes. They will go to great lengths to twist reality, control others' perceptions, and alter circumstances to suit their narratives and emerge victorious. If they become particularly angered and determined, they will stop at nothing to exact revenge. They will say and do whatever it takes to achieve their goals. Armed with this knowledge, you can prioritize your well-being and devise the best self-care strategies. Narcissists lack a fundamental understanding of right and wrong because they lack empathy and a conscience. They are adept at masquerading as either heroes or victims, leaving no stone unturned to cement these roles. Sadly, they are rarely held accountable for the havoc their actions wreak, or the pain they inflict due to their distorted mindset. They seamlessly rewrite history and fabricate elaborate stories to serve their twisted notions. They deceive, manipulate, and obfuscate, conveniently omitting crucial parts of the truth. Approaching a narcissist with love and a compassionate heart won't elicit the response you desire. Kindness and care won't alter their behaviors. Don't waste time attempting to improve your relationship with them or practicing tolerance and patience. It's a futile endeavor. Normal conversations that would bring laughter among healthy individuals fall flat with narcissists. It's time to discard those futile efforts. What you truly need is the opposite of what you're currently doing. To repel their attention, it may seem counterintuitive, but adopt a stern countenance. Exhibit a flat and disinterested demeanor, devoid of any emotion. The most effective method of communication becomes concise and straightforward verbal assertions. Examples include, "Not at this moment, I'm sorry, but I can't assist you," or "That's not feasible, I won't comply with your request." Show indifference towards their words, emphasizing that you don't care about their opinions. In essence, the word no stands alone and requires no further explanation. If their ego persists in probing, a simple response of, "I've already answered your question," suffices. Eventually, silence ensues, where words no longer hold sway, impervious to any argument. Embracing this new approach may require some adjustment and practice. Familiarize yourself with delivering factual statements devoid of emotional context, while projecting assertiveness. Remember, neutrality and fairness should imbue your speech. Peace settles once you allow yourself to acclimate to the discomfort of complete silence. For instance, take a deep breath after firmly uttering a no. Allow the ensuing awkwardness to fulfill its purpose. Once you've delivered a clear and concise message, let silence assume its role. Remember to maintain composure and assert control over yourself. Rest assured, you're simply presenting facts, treating the exchange as a business transaction that evokes no emotional response. You can also acknowledge their perspective by saying, "I understand what you mean," or simply state, "I'm listening." Indicate that you will provide an update or respond in due course. Following a calm and straightforward remark, let silence reign. Non-sarcastic flat responses can be effective. Grave silence prevails after a brief, precise statement. Consider harnessing the power of silence as an effective means to navigate the poisonous ego. Discover the power of silence and its most impactful utilization. Once you become accustomed to the discomfort of quietude, its potency surpasses any string of words. Master the art of harnessing this power, especially when dealing with a destructive narcissist. Simply put, strive for clarity in your communication, showcasing your autonomy and free will. Assert that your presence is reserved for matters of utmost importance. It is crucial to ensure that nobody holds control over your life. This notion remains non-negotiable and unattainable. When a narcissist contemplates targeting you, the ensuing silence following your resolute message will prove more formidable than they could have ever envisioned. While you can opt for using the term "wonderful," recognize that it may not always be the optimal choice. Should you deem it appropriate, go ahead. It doesn't perturb me. No further words need to be exchanged. Let fate take its course. Alternatively, you can firmly state, "No, that scenario will never come to pass," driving your point home. Witnessing their inability to exert control over you, the narcissist begins to crumble. This is the definitive method to rid yourself of their influence entirely. As soon as you adopt the mindset and demeanor of not concerning yourself with their thoughts or emotions, they will seek alternative targets for their disturbances. Serenity will reign in your life. Given the notorious resilience of narcissists, forging an amicable bond with them can be challenging and painful. During the initial stages of idealization, when love bombing serves to sway you, they exhibit their utmost charisma and lavish praise upon your admirable qualities. However, once the honeymoon phase concludes, their true nature begins to emerge. Regardless of what you say, you will notice that their default instinct is to disagree. More often than not, narcissists respond with, "I disagree." You are well within your right to confidently counter. You couldn't be more mistaken. Your intention is to deceive. No words need to follow. Alternatively, you can politely request them to reiterate their statement, effectively challenging their irrational and unquestionably false behavior. Maintain your composure and calmly ask for clarification. Persisting in their statement implies they acknowledge it. Remember, silence and firm boundaries become your greatest assets when dealing with narcissistic individuals. Stand strong, embodying an unyielding spirit, as you take charge of your own destiny. If a narcissist recently expressed something blatantly false, it serves as a clear indication of their deceitful nature. Respond assertively with statements like, "Consider whether you can even hear yourself speak when the truth eludes you." Take a moment to reflect on what you just said. You may get away with it this time, but don't make it a habit. Silence finally prevails. By pointing out their fallacy, they are forced to confront their own folly, potentially experiencing a jolt of self-awareness and, in some cases, even remorse. You provide them with an opportunity to rectify the situation and warn them that repeated rudeness and dishonesty will result in their removal from the equation. They are well aware of the impending consequences. Upon hearing these admonishments, narcissists often relent or withdraw. The key is to convey your message with utmost clarity, using concise words. Maintain your composure and refrain from losing your temper. There is no need for erupted anger or displays of sadness. Silence becomes your shield, eliminating the need for explanations or justifications of your actions. Maintain a firm and composed demeanor at all times. Take a deep breath and regain your composure. Asking, "Are you okay?" can effectively capture the attention of a perpetually negative or defensive narcissist. Anticipate a hostile response. Respond with a nonchalant, "Oh," and if you want. If you're fine with it, then so be it. Reinforce that the incident will not recur. Your point has been made with clarity, leaving no further words necessary. This communicates that you are closely observing their behavior, and it needs to be conveyed unless they are utterly oblivious. The message has been effectively delivered. Narcissists, with their disregard for others' feelings and propensity for spreading rumors, are well known. Despite appearances, narcissists experience underlying restlessness. Conversely, individuals lacking self-assurance exhibit a persistent curiosity about others, even if their information is entirely incorrect. It is acceptable to assert, "That's none of my concern," when discussing private or distressing matters concerning someone else's life. Such matters should be kept private, allowing the ensuing quiet to wield its influence and allow the idea to permeate. When a narcissist displays aggression, they may utter casual phrases like, "That is intriguing," or, "I understand why you might be angry." In such situations, it is up to you to decide how to proceed. Your choice to believe or perceive things has no bearing on me whatsoever. Ponder it or vocalize it. Simply state, "We can converse when you feel better," and make your exit. Alternatively, you might suggest, "Let's put an end to this before it escalates further," or employ a similar approach. Moreover, leave the scene. Distance yourself. That's it. The conversation concludes here. Boom. It's as simple as that. Here are some suggestions for addressing the supposedly kind and caring associates of a narcissist. They may be as prevalent as flying monkeys, loyal minions, feeble leaders, and intimidated followers. If you've ever experienced the pain inflicted by someone with a self-absorbed persona, you know exactly who I'm referring to. Whenever a narcissist attempts to showcase kindness or care, acknowledge their efforts with a compliment. The decisions I make for my own well-being and safety have no connection to you. Thank you nonetheless. Silence finally reigns. No further words need to be exchanged. You can also assert, "I've already made it clear that I don't wish to discuss this matter with you. I would greatly appreciate it if you respected my privacy." Employing phrases like, "I'm at a loss for words," or "I prefer a passive approach," can be effective as well. Clearly state that the topic of conversation is off limits. There is no room for negotiation. Whichever words you choose, it is essential to articulate them with respect and integrity, maintaining a professional and emotionless tone, delivering a concise and unequivocal message. Narcissists swiftly discern their boundaries during interactions with you. Apply similar methods even in less significant scenarios, allowing you to exude confidence and certainty, regardless of the stakes involved. We value your feedback and invite you to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section. If you desire more insightful videos, consider subscribing to our channel and clicking the bell icon to receive notifications. Thank you for taking the time to reflect on these ideas.